Hey guys, it's Jim again. Time for another shave video. Now this is a soap. I didn't realize that I hadn't done a review of this soap, but I hadn't, or this soap maker, and I hadn't. So I wanted to do this one tonight. This is Soapy Bathman. This particular one's called Desperado, and I have another one of their soaps which I enjoy as well. So I'll hopefully do a review of that one soon, but this one, you're going to have to look up the scent profile on this on the website. It's got tons of stuff in it. I mean, it's like tobacco and I think there's like a whiskey note in there and a lot of just star anise and all kinds of stuff. It's a sweet kind of herby, musky, maybe amber, I'm not sure. I can't ever remember that list. It's a huge long list of stuff, but it smells really good. I hope everyone's doing okay. It's 2018. We're not having a Big Shave West this year. We're having a Big Shave East, which I know, I'll miss having the Big Shave event, close to us. But I'm just getting some warm water in my salsa bowl. I'm soaking my Samoa 2000 boar brush to lather up this Soapy Bathman soap. I guess I'll miss the Big Shave event this year, but I think it's good. It's a great event. There are always tons of great artisans. It's a great meetup event, and it's fun. So yeah, we'll share it. Share the event with the East Coast. I know that they have good events and good meetups, and I always hear great things about the meetup events on the East Coast and other parts of the country. And we have good events. We're planning another event. Well, not me. I don't plan any of them. I just show up and complain when they don't happen in my area. Like a lot of people. But yeah, I'm sure that, I think it's good that the folks on the East Coast will get to see, what type of event the Big Shave West always was over here. Maybe we can do a neat little trade-off every year. We'll do a Big Shave East and a Big Shave West. I think that'd be good. There's still plenty of great meetups. We have a nice local meetups in Southern California. Rob from Local Gent puts on one usually in the summer, late spring, summer, I think, down in the Riverside area. So pretty much anybody in Southern California or in the LA area can get to that one. It's always a small, cozy event, and we all, for the most part, know each other, so that's good. I encourage you, if you're new to wet shaving or even been wet shaving for a long time and you're just getting into the Facebook groups and the Google Plus and even the Reddit groups, and you're looking at wet shaving more as a hobby than as just something you do every day, I encourage you to get out to some of the meetups. You'll get to meet the artists. Sorry, little interruption. I forgot to put my phone on airplane mode and I got a phone call. Sure, it's happened to the best of us. Still lathering this up. Loading it up, I should say. This Soapy Bathman, it's a great soap at a great price point. I think it's like it's under $20 for an 8-ounce soap, and that's good, especially if the soap is good. I took a shower a little bit earlier, but I had to step out, so I'm gonna have to re-wet everything, but that's okay. Everything's clean, so it should. My whiskers are all scrubbed up and clean, so they'll absorb moisture a little better. This stuff lathers up nice and creamy. This is a really good soap for the price. It's like under what do you think? I think it's right, give or take, maybe $2 an ounce, maybe a little bit more. It's under $3 an ounce, and it's an awesome soap for the price. Look at that. Nice and creamy. I'm going to do it. Well, you know what? I'm just going to wet everything. I'm going to wet my head and stuff and yeah, clean it up. Okay, let's get lathered up. Wet noggin. Wet whiskers. A little bit on my cheeks. I'm going to clean up those whiskers right at the top on my cheeks. I'm using my red tip. Using a soap like Desperado made me want to use a good old American razor. And I felt like the red tip was the most appropriate. Something classic. American-made Gillette. I wonder how many cowboys have used this. It's got a fresh derby in it, and I don't care what anybody says. The derbies are good blades. I suppose it depends on what razor you're loading it in. But I find that the derbies work well in a slightly more aggressive razor. But then again, they work great on my scalp in a tech. So, okay, let's get this first pass done. I think I've got a scar or something right there, because occasionally when I'm shaving, I'm going really lightly and I get a little nick there. It just happens. It's just a little weeper, not a big deal. It usually stops bleeding pretty quickly. And don't give yourself a hard time when you get those little nicks or little weepers. Just keep going. Remember, light pressure, no pressure. The blade should be doing the work, it's not strength of arm. Shaving is not strength of arm. Shaving is about letting the tool do the work. The way you make it better is, mapping your growth, things like that. Technique. It's all about technique. Shaving is all about technique, not effort. Now see, you'll notice on one side I shave up, and then on this side I go this way, and on this side I go this way, because my hair grows more back on this side and more forward on this side. It's weird, but that's what my hair does, so I accommodate. You just do what you gotta do. And a pretty good job on the head. And wet things down again. Lather it back up. Go one more time. So if you guys get a chance, I recommend you try some Soapy Bathman soap. They got some pretty interesting scents. I haven't had an opportunity to try any of their aftershave stuff, but maybe soon. But, like most people in wet shaving, there's a lot of stuff that I haven't tried. And that's okay. good head shave. Feels good. Okay. Everything looks good. I'm going to put some alum on my scalp. Got a little neck in the back. Kind of like a little pimple or something. So, use some alum. Doesn't hurt. You know. Might sting a little bit, but sometimes if you have a little pimple and you can't really see exactly what you're doing, you run over it and you get a little nick. No big deal. Not an issue. So alum is cheap. It lasts a good long time. And it's nice and natural alum disinfectant for your scalp. And it helps to stop any bleeding or any little nicks, close them up. Just dry it with a towel, put it back, not a big deal. And rinse it with a wet washcloth. I usually find that works best on my head. So I just take a wet washcloth to it like that and it works fine. Yep, I double checked it with the mirror. Everything's closed up and clean. I'm going to give my throat a couple more passes. Oh, my boar brush lost a bristle. Doesn't happen very often anymore. But it does occasionally. Now remember, it doesn't take much. You don't need a bunch of lather after your first pass. You just need, it's just a thin coat. I didn't go for a super fluffy lather this time. You know, more of a wet lather. Good enough. Feels good. Put a little alum on my throat. Some cold water. Got a little nick right there. I must have had like a little pimple or an ingrown hair there. Not a big deal. Alum really is great for that kind of thing. And like I said, just rinse it off with the cold water. I dry it before I put it back in the container. Get some cold water on the washcloth and just dab it good to go. Get some aftershave. What should I use? You know, I'm gonna. I know what I'll use. I like this stuff. There's lavender. It's good stuff. Just shake it up, put some on my scalp. I put it all over, actually. Witch hazel is great for your skin, and the lavender is really soothing and it smells good. It smells like lavender. Can't really hate that. Rub it in everywhere. That little nick. It's almost done. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to follow this Soapy Bathman Desperado with a scent aftershave that I found it. It's going to pair pretty well. It's a newer Clubman Whiskey Woods. It's sweet, it's woody, kind of has that similar liquor note. Woods and whiskey. Smells good. It's a pretty good match for that Desperado. Yeah. Oh, see that? It's being stubborn. It happens. No big deal. It'll stop. Or I'll put some TP on it like good old days. Okay guys, well, I hope you have happy shaves, and if you like my videos, just subscribe and like it. If you don't, that's okay too. I don't really mind, but I am probably, I'm thinking about doing a contest coming up soon. We're going to do like a drawing. If I hit 1,000 subscribers, I know it's probably a ways off, but if I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway. So that'll be. I'll talk about that more in the future. You know, when the time comes. So hope you guys have a good weekend and happy shaves, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.